Purdue and Ohio State. We've got Ohio State 20-point home favorites, 61.5 being the total in this game. Ohio State, that was a lot more difficult for them against Nebraska than we thought. But again, Garrett Wilson was a late absence, number 2 receiver on the team. Still struggled to put away Nebraska, 26-17. That's now twice they've been double-digit favorites in a row. Didn't cover. 9-point victories against Penn State and Nebraska. Don't look now. Purdue is Jeff Brom's got a team that's doing some nice things. I mean, the Wisconsin game got away from them, but other than that, beat Iowa, beat Nebraska on the road as dogs, and hand Michigan State their first loss, 40-29. You do worry about a little letdown, right, after giving Michigan State their first loss. But, I'm impressed with this team. Their defense is improving. Aiden O'Connell at quarterback just lit up that Michigan State secondary last week. Hideous performance by the Spartans' pass defense. They couldn't stop anybody. When you look at this Ohio State team, though, not exactly a team that's been great in this bigger point spread range. And when you look at their schedule, they've got Michigan State next week. They've got Michigan after that. 2 enormous games. They're 2 biggest games on their schedule right after this. So from a spot perspective, it's got potential look ahead written all over it for the Buckeyes. So I'd probably only look Purdue here as the road dog, and they're almost getting 3 touchdowns. How about you, C-Mac?
Purdue, as the year goes on, and the offense, like you talked about last week with O'Connell, I know Michigan State isn't as good as Ohio State, but 3 touchdowns, I think they're good here. And the defense, this is what will keep them in it. The last 2, Ohio State haven't covered, like you talked about. I think this is too many points. The total's interesting. I don't know. Can this stay under? Because Purdue's defense will keep them in this game. I lean under. I lean the points in the under here.